All right, thanks, Mundy. So Travelogue making the big decisions. Did see a lot of opportunity slow up down there. So it will be Italo Ferreira, that man on his screen. He's going to bow out, and that's going to do us for today in terms of the heats. Quite a bit of process. We're going to welcome back Pete Mellon to the booth. Pete, your takeaways from an interesting morning competition here at Roberto Dilhas.
I'll wave that flag once again. Looks like the Stars and Stripes have made it through that first couple heats. Nat Young, obviously from Santa Cruz, Ian Crane in that last one. It's good to see, those guys get some points off of this QS 10,000, but also you look at some of the young Aussies. They talk about another championship tour surfer going down. Just shows the talent of what's coming up on these ranks in the QS.
And in terms of our decision there from Travelogue, pretty smart one.
Yeah, I mean, you would say that probably decision was made before we saw those big numbers come in, but ultimately I think he's right. You can't have a heat just suffer where there's not enough fair. You got 4 surfers in the water. They all should be having 2 waves. You want 8 quality waves coming in, and with that tide still moving up, that probably will be the case that you probably wouldn't have that. So I like the call. And
talking of big numbers, Taj, we've got an EDP wave of the day for the best we've seen of a day, and it's Ian Crane in that last heat.
Oh, is it?
A big 8 from Crane Dog. He lit this place up.
That was sick. Love that wave of Ian's. Are we about to watch it? Wave of the day. Okay, here we go. Well, let's go, Ian. Nice little wrap off the start. He pushes hard on his back end. You can see he put that extra effort in. He really puts his head down and just twists his whole body. All those turns were like really enthusiastic, and that was a great turn there. And then he fits a few more in. You can tell he's really feeling it there. He's loving it. And this is the best part of the wave, in my opinion. The old kick the board out claim. He's psyched. That was sick. Loved it. And he, good bloke. I mean, I love seeing him do well. He's just a passionate surfer.
And if you're going to throw a big claim in, might as well be on the wave that's getting the wave of the day.
Exactly. What a time to do it.
So an excellent score in for Crane. Pete, looking at some of the matchups coming up in the draw here, what's tickling your fancy?
I like heat number 11 with Josh Moniz, Aiden Messenkamp, Thiago Camarao, and William Cardoso. Josh Moniz, I think, with his talent, he's actually probably had the best QS campaigns, and all of a sudden, brother jumps on tour and gets there really quickly. I think that Josh can draft that, and I think that this is an important heat for him to start to really build momentum going into Hawaii.
All right, well, let's go down and hear from Ian Crane. He's got the EDP Wave of the Day award. He's standing by with Ben Mundy.
Yeah, Wave of the Day, Ian. Big turns and a big claim there. That looked like it meant a lot to you.
Yeah, I haven't claimed a wave in a while, but I don't know. I blacked out and got all pissed off and had to throw my hands in the air and fling my board at the rocks, but I don't know. I was just happy to make the heat. I haven't ever made it out of that round enough time, so once the open exchange happened, I had no scores. I was so pissed off. I was am I really just gonna lose again in this stupid round? And then, yeah, I got the 7 and then the 8. And I don't know, freaked out.
And yeah, and to do it, not only get through the heat, but to do it with such a performance that was critical. It was under pressure, and you just went ham. So that must feel even extra special.
Yeah, watching the waves before the heat started, it looked really, really fat and soft and not much lip to hit. And I don't know, I knew I had a good score just because I was able to do turns that weren't cutbacks. So yeah, it's just nice to get waves and surf them well.
All right, thanks, Ian. Well, we'll give it back to you guys for the wrap. A happy Ian Crane.
All right,
self-proclaimed surfing well, he said.
Why don't you tell us what you really think, Crane Dog?
Yeah, right?
No filters. Love it.
The best part about that is that I was so excited when he won that heat because we got to hear his interview, and that's really it, right? He's a classic.
Am I really going to lose again in this stupid round? He's epic. That was sick.
Too good.
So swinging through to the next round, a good performance from Ian Crane. We'll wrap things up for the day. It's been a fun day of competition at Roberto Dilhas. Thanks for tuning in. Next call will be 7:30 local time tomorrow morning. We look forward to the pleasure of your company then.